let's clean the tack room.
Can you tell I suck at transitions? Anyway, here is a quick before, so you can tell it's pretty messy in here, and it usually doesn't get this bad. I usually try and tidy it once a week and deep clean once a month, but I haven't been doing my tidying lately, so this is our once a month deep clean. And I'm starting, like, my method is just like throwing everything into a pile of its designated like stuff, like saddle pads and cinches, and putting it in one big pile and then going back to it and putting it where it's supposed to go. So I started off with that, and this is my makeshift saddle rack that I made a while back. It's pretty useful actually, but we have so many saddle pads, like so many, that eventually it fills up. It's so full. We've got like 2 or 3 more that have to be in our trailer, but I started with organizing all of that in this little under shelf part that I have. I have like my nebulizer here and a ton of different little knickknacks like boots and fly masks. So I went ahead and like got those organized and gave them some good beatings, as you'll see. But you know, they need a good talking to. So Dinah was a very good supervisor throughout this. Folded up all the blankets and I put them in their own little designated spot, even though in just a few hours they'll be unfolded and used because it's getting into the 30s in Florida. But they also got their own good talking tos, and very sternly I went ahead and put a feed bag on the floor for them to sit on because we're running out of room on any of our spaces in this room, so we make do. So since they have their own each individual blankets, I had to fold all of those up and I stuck those away, and I made sure they were nice and neat and out of the way. And then I went ahead and moved on to this area, and I was just picking everything up because it's so much stuff on the ground, and that's my fault. But I picked up some leather cleaner that we had, and here's our pile of cinches. I struggled for way too long getting this one off, and I just thought you guys would want to see that, so there you go. But I had like 3 or 4 cinches in this area alone, and then I wondered where I have all my cinches. But I found that random billet under the saddle rack, so I put that to use and made a little Christmas tree of cinches. And we got like 4 or 5 pairs of reins for Christmas, so I was figuring something out to do with those later, which you'll see in part 2 because I had to make this really long, so gonna get a lot of parts. But I started out with organizing those, and then this little chaos happened. Dropped reins and Calypso's saddle, and it was messy. But again, when is it not? But you're gonna have to go to the rest in part 2. Okay, bye!